Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm out here in my backyard. Figured I'd enjoy the sun, right? It's so beautiful. And I'm gonna pop out the zodiac readings for the month of May. Remember, my readings are timeless though, so could resonate now, later, for the past. Okay, so you always take it into consideration and use your discernment when watching my videos, okay? I use my channel for expansion and try to get the message out to really evolve us all. I am never exempt from these readings. Remember, we all hold all the zodiacs in our Akashic records. So it's best that you go and check out your chart and see, what's going on for your moon and your sun and your rising. Okay, so let's get it popping and see what's going on for my air signs. Okay, so gang, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to start with us. Okay, so yes, I am Aquarius sun. Okay, I am a Virgo moon. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, I'm highly favored and extremely protected. Please guide me into light as I show my collective what's going on for the month of May. It's timeless again, so take it for how it resonates, okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, all my cards are in the upright. If they come out in reverse, they come out in reverse, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Wands. So somebody's getting some kind of internal victory or external victory, but it's talking about really seeing your vision and really putting it into play, really looking at those wins, those trials and tribulations, learning from our experiences in order to gain the wisdom, like he is, the wisdom to see into the future to get this victory. Okay, we're all going through some kind of war, whether it's internal or external, but it's really about seeing the bigger picture, looking towards the future for our end goal. Okay, and not stirring from this, being stern on our beliefs in order to get that Six of Wands. Okay, so I'm gonna take my shoes off. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me what I need to see for the tea reading for my air signs. Now this wants to come out. It's the Magician, and it's in reverse, so it's talking about a lack of discipline. Okay, look, see, it's all in the upright. They're all in the upright, so it's coming in reverse. You see how I said that? It is what it is. They're all in the upright. I told you. This is coming in the reverse. So there's some kind of energy that wants to pop out, wants to come right up in the energy. First card, just to let me know that there's some kind of disturbance, some kind of interference, some kind of energy of darkness. Okay, this is it's almost like not being able to get this darkness through something. Somebody's angry with this Knight of Swords. They're aggressive, they're impulsive, they're hasty, and it's because somebody is a Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords talks about defeat, talks about deception, talks about envy, and that Magician card in reverse is exactly that. Envy, jealousy, spite, vindictiveness, so much so that they're projecting this energy. Now it could be meaning somebody's in the dark, like they're actually like manifesting dark stuff to happen to people using the elements and magic, or it could just mean that they're projecting, like I said, this negativity, this hate, this betrayal, this abandonment, this dark energy internally onto somebody who's clearly a Seven of Wands. See what I mean? Protected. Now you got to be careful of the people and the things that you're doing these things too, because the Seven of Wands talks about having boundaries, being protected, being guarded, being stern on your beliefs. Somebody can't get to this person, no matter how much they try, and that's why the Magician's in reverse through all these cards. They want me to see it. So air signs, keep an eye out, okay? And always use discernment when people are coming in, especially because it's retrograde. Now, Mercury talks about communication. Retrograde talks about the past. So the past is coming to communicate. So be careful, okay? Because you have to be guarded. Don't be too guarded. Let people come in, let them speak their truths, and go about your business, because we're grown, right? So we have to give people space to talk, to heal, to express themselves, you know. But somebody is very angry, very hasty now. Somebody is coming. This is a fast-moving message, this Knight of Swords. Now they have a sword in the back. They don't know if it's a truthful sword or a vindictive sword, whatever it is. Somebody's feeling extremely defeated through this magic, and they're trying to get some kind of deception going in. Could be working as a team, like a couple of people here, you know. But they all got swords in them, so you got to be careful, okay? Because remember, if people got swords in their back, they're going to try to take those swords out of their back and put them in yours to try to lessen their burn, okay? You know, that karma, okay? They're going to come around to try to put the karma on you so that their karma is less. Remember, okay? Put up that boundaries, that protection. Sit there, stern, strong in your foundation, because there's somebody here not being able to manipulate this dark energy and dark forces anymore. And it's the Seven of Pentacles. You got to be careful what you put out, you get back. Remember that, guys. And that's why it's all about healing. I've been in these situations way too many times, and that's why I have the capacity to teach. Okay? So, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. We have the Knight of Swords coming back out again. We have the Ace of Cups. And we have the Seven of Pentacles coming out again. Okay? So somebody was trying to manipulate a situation. I'm not going to beat around the bush. This is for the monthly reading. You take it as it resonates. You take what's yours. You leave the rest. But I'm going to tell it what it is, okay? So somebody was trying to manipulate a situation using the dark forces in order to get them something. But whatever they were building was moving slow, okay? They were taking their sweet-ass fucking time is what it's saying. Now their ass is growing, you know? Like, they're showing their ass. So whatever moves that they were trying to make is, it accumulates, right? So whether it's dark energy, light energy, karma, good karma, dharma kind of energy, okay? You accumulate it throughout your choices. Now this knight is slow. He's accumulating something. What is it? Who knows? I'm going to clarify it in a little while, and we're going to really dig into it. But the Knight of Swords says there's somebody who is impatient. They're trying to be deceptive or sneaky or something, but they're trying to go fast with some kind of information that they're learning, because they have this cup of love, this overflowing cup of love for somebody, and they see some kind of investments that they've put in, this long-term investments. And now the Justice is here. So now, in order to really get your manifestations to come back into play, right? For the good things to come in, you have to deal with the karma. You have to apologize. That's where the Justice comes in. You have to speak your truth. You have to stand firm in your beliefs and take responsibility for your actions. The Justice. It always prevails. The truth always prevails. You cannot run from the truth, especially when you're trying to manipulate a really good situation. I'm not gonna lie, if you would have just taken your time and really started to learn something new and went forward with your truth and honesty, and you would have got this cup of love and been able to invest in something. But the Justice is here. Something had stopped because there was an injustice, and somebody got protected. Somebody protected themselves from a situation with the Seven of Wands. Okay, because they seen this Magician in reverse. Like I said, all my cards are in the upright. The Magician in reverse comes out right away in reverse. So it says what it says, and I know what it says. And please look up what the cards mean, okay? Because there's some things I can say and some things that I can't. Because the Moon and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, whatever's in the dark is gonna come to light. That's what the Moon card is. And it's about bringing balance. That's what the Justice is. The Libra card, the Justice. Justice always prevails. Justice is not nice, but justice is fair. And that's where the Two of Pentacles comes in. Whatever was imbalanced or somebody juggling or something, it's gonna come to light. So there's only certain things that I'm allowed to say. Because don't forget that my haters and the people who are envious of me watch my channel, so I can't exactly tell them everything I see, because then they'll know I'm on to them. So Take it as it resonates, but this is my reading as well. Don't forget I'm an Aquarius. So, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you have to understand that it's about patience with that Knight of Pentacles. Okay, have patience. Understand that whatever's in the dark is going to come to light. The truth prevails. It's the highest form of vibration. And when you're honest with self, that is self-love. Okay, even if you stand by yourself, you understand that you're bringing balance to this. Okay, there's a balance in forces here because the Four of Pentacles says somebody's trying to really hold on to you or hold on to a situation. And it's because of this Wheel of Fortune. The karma, right? Destiny, faith, chance, choices. You know, we can choose to manipulate situations with that Magician card. Manipulate really good situations, but all it does is fall through your fingers later on because people are very much protected. They see the bigger picture, and what is trying to come out in the back here? That there's a muse. That somebody needs to apologize with this Page of Cups. Because there is love here. There's a lot of investments and time. But someone needs to go forward with their truth. Okay? Stop being so impulsive and rash about situations. And start learning something new so that you can get this pentacle to really start going. Those little things that you've been trying to accumulate. Because whatever's in the dark is coming to light. So you're going to have to really try to find balance through this destruction. Okay? Because somebody is a muse. You're going to need to apologize in order to have this Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor. To be able to manifest again. Okay? Because the King of Pentacles with the Chariot. It is what it is. If you want to be the King of Pentacles in the upright, strong, independent, and have a business franchise or entrepreneurship, and go forward towards that Wheel of Fortune, you're going to have to own it. You're going to have to be yourself. You're going to have to stand firm on your beliefs. Go forward, understand it's about patience. Nothing is brought to you right away. But that pentacle is something. It's tangible. You can work on that. You work on what you have, the resources that you have, the supplies that you have, and you go forward with that. You start small. You have to start somewhere, guys. But it starts with being in your truth, your true authentic self. So then this way, you can go passionately, you know, but you know where you're going. You have this cup of love, this self-love, right? In order to put these investments in the places that you want so that you can stand firm in this King of Pentacles kind of energy. Very strong, guys. Very independent and very much abundant. Balance out the forces with the Two of Pentacles and let whatever is in the dark come to light with the Moon card in reverse so that you can go forward, balance both masculine and feminine towards your destination and actually get to it. You know, you're not manipulating situations and people and environments in order to get what you want. You're not stepping on people. You actually get to the destination you want. Why? Because you see what it is. You see that cup, that Page of Cups. You know somebody is inspiration, somebody's good news, somebody's hope and faith because of the fact that the Page of Wands. So it's a new beginning. It's about taking the new beginning in self, understanding of what you deserve. Okay? So that you can put to death and transform. It's a beautiful, beautiful situation if you just acknowledge that. Maybe you're in the King of Pentacles in reverse. Lacking. Now, you could have financial stability and still be lacking in different areas, okay? Or you could be abundant in so many areas and just not be financially wealthy. Understand this, okay? Wealth comes in so many different forms for so many different people because everybody's love language is different. But when you're a King of Pentacles in the upright and you go to being a King of Pentacles in reverse, that's when you start to manipulate situations in order for things to turn out in your favor because you have control issues. And that's what you need to put to death. You need to have an ego death. Why? Because the Knight of Wands says there's too much passion, too much haste. You're going for the in the moment clarification, what is it called? It's like the fast satisfaction. You know what I mean? Like it's not anything that's lasting. There's no longevity. It's passion. But you need to balance that out. You need to balance the moon and the sun. Okay? You need to start to put that sun to the places where you feel empty and start filling up the voids, the darkness, that moon energy, and start feeding your inner child. When you start doing that, you start understanding your worth, and then after that, you just don't give your energy to just anybody. You really don't. You understand how valuable you are, and that's when the magician turns in the upright. The King of Pentacles turns in the upright. You start to take responsibility for yourself, and you manifest through your heart chakra, through the things that bring you joy and happy and abundance, prosperity. And that's the transformation. Okay? That's a transformation, guys. So you definitely, have a cup. Okay, somebody has a cup for you, you have a cup for somebody, and it's about that apology. Okay, or seeing somebody as a muse and getting some information from them, or some kind of guidance. But there's a fish in that cup. Okay, so the message that they're getting could be a fishy offer with that ego, right? That mind, that magician in reverse. So always use your discernment. Or it could be a message from the spirits, from ancestors, their ancestors, telling them that they need to do this, or be honest with themselves, or send a message to somebody. Always take it as it resonates, okay? But the tower is here. Like I said, there's a life-changing catastrophe or event that's about to happen. It could be good, it could be bad. Towers are depending on your karma, right? And what you put out, you get back. It's called the law of attraction, guys. We can't run away from these things, and this is why I teach these things, because there is absolutely no reason why we need to hoard this information and only a certain people get to know it. No, this is why I opened up my channel, so everybody gets to know the information that I know, because I'm not greedy. It's about the tower, guys. Okay, there is something going on here, and in order for us to really start building on a strong foundation, one that's really gonna start, leveling us up, we have to let the shit demolish, let the fucking tower fall, let whatever was built on that faulty foundation crumble, and let what was in the dark come to light, and stand in that, because we chose that one way or another, right? Because we have to take responsibility for our choices. That's where the tower is. Okay, and we have justice and we have judgment. Okay, so you have people praising for all the blessings, and then we have people praying for forgiveness. But the all-seeing eye sees everything, guys. Somebody is extremely protected, so you have to be careful of what you put out, you get back. Because as me, a spiritualist, I don't send any negative energy to anybody. I'm the temperance angel. It's about balancing the forces, the light and the dark, and really being my own alchemist. So turning what people do to me into beauty. That's why I say be careful, guys, because you push bad things on me, I'm just going to keep leveling up even faster. So it's up to you, right, on what you want to do. If you want to support, if you want to hate. But the temperance angel, it's about practicality and spirituality, teaching, having balance. Okay? Somebody needs to put to death this dark energy so that they can protect themselves too with the Seven of Wands. I love my cards, guys. They're always good. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, gang, gang, you got this, okay? So if this is you, this is somebody around you, we just have to remember, okay? We can't manipulate situations, and we definitely can't step on people in order to get places, because all that does is give us that short-term satisfaction. See, I can't say that fucking word. Anyways, gratification. Thank you. The short-term gratification. There's no end goal there. And then we end up doing the snake that eats its tail and playing the cycles over and over and over, trying to get going slow in our investments, and then making a rash decision that clearly causes us some kind of learning disability or something when it comes to the love that's being offered to us. And then we invest somewhere, or the investments fall through. Take it as it resonates, okay? But Chiron's here. So you're going to have to see the hurt and heal it. Because that's what Chiron, the planet Chiron does, okay? It's about addressing the hurt. So then we don't project this hurt onto others, because it's time for the North Node. Destined to have. Okay? You're destined to have beautiful fucking things. But you have to heal the hurt so that you can see what the investments are when we're going into them. You can really stand stern in your beliefs. We have Cancer here. It's time to nurture, comfort, and protect. Okay? It's time to protect yourself, guys, because Pluto's here. It's about fucking transformation. Now that devil card, okay, it's time to transform from the devil, which means codependencies, because nothing in my readings is ever accidental, even though it's retrograde and I'm gonna be stumbling. But transformation, so that death card continuously came out in the reading, right? It's time for transformation, and we're in retrograde, so it's like you have to go backwards in order to go forwards, because there's a lot of oppositions, guys. There's a lot of imbalances and points of tension, and it's because of this power struggle, okay? And that's why people are so mentally unstable, that they want to manipulate situations with this magician in reverse. And we have this earth sign, okay? So it's about persistence and patience and practicality, okay? And that's why the Knight of Pentacles is there. It's the slowest moving knight, you know? But whatever he does gain, whether it's, you know, wealth or dark energies, whatever this is, okay? Something that you can feel, you see it, whatever that is, okay? It comes with patience. Okay, even the healing journey, you know, you can't just wake up and say, okay, I'm gonna be sober. Okay, I'm gonna start teaching people the way to go. No, you have to go through trials and tribulations. You have to face the darkness. You have to come out of the darkness on your own with that lantern in order to light the way for others. This is not an easy feat, guys. It isn't. And to live with yourself every single day, and the choices that you've made before, and being able to know that you have the ability to make the choices now. It's all about choices, guys. We were capable of making those choices. We need to hold responsibility for ourselves and the choices we chose to make. And that's what causes the wheel to turn in the upright for us, and we can go on our path and see the bigger picture perspective for not just ourselves, but the greater whole and the collective. Because there is enough for everybody, guys. There is absolutely no reason why we need to hoard our love and our affections and our information. Okay, spirit guides, ancestors want to tell us. Because we have this angelic assistance from the High Priestess of Light deck. Okay, we have that divine guidance and that loving support. But we have to have that sensuality. Use our feminine wisdom and passion. Now, we all have masculine and feminine internally, so it's really just up to us to balance out the dualities. Excuse me, I'm getting a spiritual burp. Balance out the dualities of many meanings of life and the misunderstandings of it, because it's time to take sacred action. Okay, it's time to take action with this Knight of Swords towards your truth, and have this decisive focus. Know what you want, because it's about abundance. See, Kalima is here. Now, Callie's got a lot of different, she's a shapeshifter, okay? So she's got Callie, which is her, okay? So she's sweet, she's loving, she's the divine feminine, she's about fortune, wealth, and plenty. But there's Kalima, who is blue, and she's a badass bitch, and she, like, kind of takes off the heads of, males who take advantage of her. Okay, so she's kind of like a Medusa, you know, or a Lilith. So this abundance comes from this sacred action, okay, and using that duality, like I said, the light and the dark. Now, we all have this light and the dark. This is exactly why I am emphasizing Kalima, okay? You know, just like Medusa. Medusa was a beautiful goddess, but she was raped and they put her under a spell because of the whole patriotic way, okay? They didn't want when Pluto, the energy of Pluto, the energy of Aries, sorry, came into play, and the matriarch way, which was all the goddesses, right? All the men came in and they start, labeling these goddesses as bad deities. So they started cursing them, hence Medusa. Okay, so now Medusa, she would turn men to stone when she looked at them. Okay, and they said it was because she was cursed. Really, what it came down to was because if your soul was in this patriotic way of thinking, there was no unity, no love, no self-love, no respect for others, and Medusa could feel your soul, that you were vindictive, spiteful towards her and wanted to hurt her, she would most definitely turn you to stone. But if your heart was pure and you looked into her, she would not turn you to stone. It was depending on where you sat on the scale of light and dark, that duality, right? Same thing with Kalima. It depends, right, on the light and dark. So you have to remember that these goddesses have this powerful ability to transform the light and the dark. And this is why we are birth givers, okay? So this abundance, it comes from giving birth and transmuting this dark energy and turning it into light and being innovative, creating something new, like I just fucking explained. I am so on point. It's about clarity and planning and releasing any kind of illusions that you might have faced before, staying in this trapped mindset of the past. Because you have this precognition, okay? You have this psychic ability to tap into the future and see the visions. That's why that Six of Wands had came out. And remember, we were talking about seeing the goal and really going towards that. You have brilliant beliefs here popping out of my fucking hat. It's about illuminating life forces and seeing that personal power, okay? You have this power internally, but we have to transmute the darkness and turn it into light so we can all sit in abundance, okay? Let's get the advice. Okay, yeah. All right, so we're going to clarify this just to see what's going on one more time, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles is the Ace of Cups, okay? So somebody is definitely moving very, very fucking slow to offer somebody a cup of love. This love is very overflowing. There's a lot, but somebody is so slow. The Knight of Swords is because of a Prince of Cups, a Princess of Cups in reverse. So they're being extremely impulsive, not being able to come to some kind of understanding with self because of a lack of apology. The Princess of Cups, they don't want to apologize to themselves or others, and that's why this cup of love, this Ace of Cups, turns into a Ten of Cups in reverse. There's a lack of home, lack of foundation, lack of stability. There's no structure, and that's why the Seven of Pentacles is here. Whatever you've invested in has caused you to be the Hangman in in reverse. So you're very enlightened about a situation, about what you've been investing in. As the Emperor in the upright, you see it. You are very much the King of Pentacles, but at the moment, somebody around you might be a King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's causing you to be stuck because of some kind of investment. You're looking at it, you're enlightened, but you're stuck in a situation. It's because of this Magician. What's the Magician in reverse? The Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles is in the upright. So the Magician in reverse is because you're feeling mediocre. You're not being able to work. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe something's going on. But it's about the investments that you put in, again, with the Seven of Pentacles. Two of Swords in reverse says you need to get yourself out of this blinded, trapped, naive kind of phase. Now, it's going to be desolate. It's going to be purgatory kind of energy when you do take off the blindfolds, because we've been sitting in with like a little bit of rose-colored glasses on. But this King of Pentacles is the Four of Wands, okay? So you do have some kind of structure, some kind of foundation, the 11-11 coming in. But you're going to have to really see the the Prince of Wands in reverse, where you've been lacking, where there's no opportunities, where the Wheel of Fortune is here, okay, where you need to really start looking at your karma, what you did, who you're doing it with, stuff like that, because you're not able to express yourself, and that's what's causing you to be rash and go forward with some kind of false information or impulsiveness. And that's because you have a fucking big cup of love for somebody, but you're being extremely slow about it because of some kind of investments that you put in, making you feel mediocre, so you're using magic or some kind of manipulation in order to get yourself out of this. But it's about persistence, okay? Remember that. You need to have patience. And it's really about practicality, guys, because somebody is definitely the Page of Cups in the upright. So they're immune, so you have to be careful, okay? They're very protected. Now, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Oracles, show me the advice. What's the advice for my air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius for the month of May? Okay. What's the advice? Alrighty. Wow, the advice. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Now, guess what, guys? This is our card. Okay? So it's about perspective, okay? It's about having a clear mind and having complexity and being independent, okay? Being truthful, being stern. It says the Queen of Swords is telling you to make judgment without emotions. Take inventory with all the facts before making a decision and come to an intelligent conclusion. You want to be compassionate, but you have to think with your head rather than your heart right now. Be independent and don't lean too heavily on others. Okay, because you have the Six of Wands. That's the advice, guys. You got this public recognition and progress, confidence, victory, and public recognition, okay? Like I say, coffee in one hand and confidence in the other, guys. That's what it's about. And as an Aquarius, it's all about fucking confidence, guys, and being intelligent. The advice is, an important milestone has been reached, and you're feeling confident and self-assured. Not only can you have you reached your goals, but others have taken notice and you've received acclaim. Don't let guilt stand in your way of your success, okay? Because you have the Ten of Wands here, and it's in reverse. So somebody around you is feeling burnt out, okay? Maybe even overstressed. And there's a lot of delegations here that need to be released so that you can let go of any kind of tensions that you've been carrying from the past. Stop taking the weight of the world on your shoulders and learn to delegate and share the work. You're feeling the beginning stages of a burnout, so invest in your mental health. The Ten of Wands may also be telling you that now is a good time to purge, declutter, and simplify your life, and you'll find it benefits from the organization. Okay? Because you have the King of Swords here. Now you had the Queen of Swords. Now you have the King of Swords, but he's in reverse, so he's manipulative, he's biased, he's probably doing some magic. The Magician in reverse is not necessarily magic, guys. It's a manipulation card, okay? But this King of Swords, manipulator to the max. Like, he ain't got no fucking right to do this. But manipulation, cruel, weak, abuse of power. Okay? So, remember, the loudest one in the room is often the weakest one in the room. Be careful that you're not misusing your power. Be cognitive for the greater good, and careful that you're not using your intelligence to make other people feel inferior. You may be feeling lost about your understanding. You may be feeling lost about your understandings or opinions in a situation as well. So be careful that you're not stagnant, because progress can't happen if you're standing still. Okay, because you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups talks about your past, nostalgia, okay, innocence, family, kindness, creativity, and protection. You may be reminiscing about your childhood or thinking about someone from your past. This is a card of childhood and can represent working with adolescents, simplifying plainness or innocence, and protection of family. Take the support available from your family and close friends. Okay? Because you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, to close the reading with the tarot. It's about effectiveness, responsibility, hard work, productivity, and routine. Okay? The advice is, your upright position of this card is indicating you need to be trustworthy and reliable. The daily grind of responsibilities might not be the most exciting, but you need to put your head down and put in the work. You will reap the rewards. All right, guys? Let's see what the Star Seed Oracle deck has to say for us. Okay, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Oracles. I'm highly favored and extremely protected. I send back any negative energy sent towards me back to sender. Let's see. Alrighty. Losing your grip, coping mechanism, destiny, addiction, and let God in. Okay? Like I said at the beginning, we can't just all of a sudden just do this. We need help. Okay? We have to ask for help. It's about finding these coping mechanisms, okay? You have a destiny to fulfill, but there's this addictions. You need to let your higher power in. I don't necessarily believe in God, but we all believe in something, right? There's a lot of different cultures and shit like that out there. Believe in something and let that in. And let it be of the light. Because somebody's got the weight of the world on their shoulders. Okay, it's about boundaries and letting it go. It's not yours to carry, guys. Okay? It isn't. It's not yours to carry, whatever this is. You need to be cracked open. Okay? You're hitting a rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. It's about communication, is what it's popping out on my. It's showing. Okay? Are you having a difficult time communicating? Do you feel emotionally disconnected, and what is not working smoothly in your life? Okay? Start asking yourself these questions. Wow. All right. Okay, okay, so it's about healing. I was going to start shuffling them, but since they fell, I got the card that I wanted, right? So it's about boldness and healing. You have to have boldness and courage in order to get this healing, guys. It's about the layers, right? It's about the onion. And when you're peeling that onion and cutting that, you cry. So let it go. Feel your feelings. Be honest with yourself. Step into courage despite your fears. Be willing to take risks in order to gain more. Speak your truth. Because it's about healing, guys. Woo! Heal your past wounds with forgiveness and awareness. By healing yourself, you can become a healing force for others. Physical healing can happen once your wounds have been confronted. It's about patience. See, this tried to fly away. It's about patience, persistence, and practicality, yo. I don't make this shit up. I can't. So, let's get a High Priestess of Light, and then I'm going to pick a Major Arcana, okay? So, St. Francis Oracle deck. Spirit Guides, Ancestors, one card. Thank you very much. Now we have the number 28. Okay, so this handsome guy looks like a zombie. Wants to come up in our reading. Now, number 28 reduces down to a 10. So it's about the beginnings and the endings, right? The colorless Duke. Decisions, new path, and ideas. There are many decisions around you which may be stopping you focusing on what is important right now. You must take the time to concentrate on your needs in order to recognize where your energy should lie. You must find time to be quiet, meditate, or just remove yourself from busy situations. You have an air of charm and a positive energy around you. This is a time for confidence and to reach for the fucking stars. Connect with your own inner power and release your true potential. You do not have to hide your light, as you have plenty to give. Set yourself a goal and do not lower yourself to stray from reaching those desired outcomes. You got this. It's about end goal, guys. You can really do this, but you're going to have to apologize to yourself and those around you in order to get the things you really want, right? You have to be honest with yourself. This is the major arcana because it's the apprentice. There we go, guys. The apprentice. Okay, it's number 1 in the arcana, which is the fool. Okay, so the apprentice. The apprentice shows us the pilgrim must go through initiation passages, like an artisan. He shapes his life using 4 elements available to him: water, fire, earth, and air. This card of beginning, there is a lot of energy. By his concentration, his willingness, he carries out his work with enthusiasm and speed. He is young and has high degrees of mental alertness. Different proposals allow the startups of projects. Even though the financial means are small, all ideas are made available to succeed. Everything is possible. One must only do it. The apprentice can easily speak in public. He is a good spokesman, sociable and optimistic. He seeks the truth, and to do so, he must act and turn away from his own illusions and not judge others, because the truth depends on the objectivity of ones who observe the universe. I love it, guys. I fucking love it. So, let's get some self-love. The rattlesnake. The experience you're presently going through is an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. Love, light, respect, guys. Thank you all for participating, watching, liking, all my clients. I really love every single one of you. If you want a more personal reading, we'll dig in. Don't hesitate to contact me on my Facebook, okay? Remember, I only have 2 platforms, so it is what it is, guys. I will never ask you for a reading, ever, ever, ever. And I have a lot of things coming in, so if you know anybody who wants to, sponsor what I've got going on here, or donate, or even just invest, you know what I mean? I got a lot of pitches, I got a lot of things going on, so inbox me, let me know if you're, up for helping the community out a little bit, okay? And trying to raise the vibrations of not just ourselves, but for our next generation, okay? Love, light, respect. Have a beautiful day in the sunlight or at night, whenever you're watching this. Stay blessed. Bye.